Basketball scams are everywhere, whether it's a glow-in-the-dark basketball, to a form shooting gadget, or even a fake NBA agent. Anyways, I bought all the basketball scams I could get my hands on to answer the question, what if it isn't a scam?
Grip spritz, anyone?
This product has a 1-star rating on Amazon. I mean, to be fair, it honestly doesn't look like it is gonna work or it's any good. But enough of that though, let's test it and see if it's really a scam. All right, so you're supposed to put 1 spray at the top and at the bottom. Okay, we put 3 sprays. Okay, it's a bit slippery right now. I'm gonna try and work it in. Off first feel, it's honestly feeling pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna apply it onto the other shoe as well, and we're gonna try doing some defense drills, some shots, and really see if this drip spray is a scam.
So with that said, I applied it to my second shoe. So the first thing I wanted to test was to just see how it felt.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how people were thinking this is a scam, because off first impression, it's really not.
But to really put it to the test, I did some dribble combos with it, and it was still feeling good. And also even when I did some sprints with it on. And as well with the defense drills.
One thing I can say with the grip spritz is that it definitely isn't a scam, but it's a little bit too much grip. I feel like I'm just about to fall over sometimes when I stop on a dime.
So starting off strong, grip spritz was not a scam. Let's hope that these other scam products can do the same. Glow-in-the-dark basketball.
We are here at the court. Obviously, it's like 10 o'clock at night right now, and it's really dark. So one of the reviews on this thing said that it doesn't really glow up that much, meaning it's a scam. So, I mean, we're gonna unbox this thing. I haven't even unboxed it yet.
That said, I wasted no time and got straight to setting it up.
Alrighty, so off bat already, it does feel like a normal basketball, but that's not what this is about. So let's stay on track here. But I'm just kind of surprised because I didn't think this thing would feel like a normal basketball.
And so after literally 10 minutes straight of me pumping it up, I finally got it set up.
Oh my. Okay, it's pumped. It honestly looks like glowy right now, so let's test this thing out. So the first test I want to see is I'm gonna roll it and just see how visible it is because it's glow-in-the-dark basketball, so I should be able to see it standing from here and rolling it. Hey, I mean, that's pretty visible. Surprisingly, at first looks, this thing isn't looking like a scam yet.
So it was glowing pretty good, but I needed to see how it was shooting and dribbling it around. And honestly, I was stoked on how good it was working. And I even set down the ball and walked away from it and could still see it very well.
This thing, I know you can barely see me, but this thing is not turning out to be a scam.
So I was starting off very well, but that wouldn't last for long. Crown star.
Set it to better form and increase the flow of the ball when shooting it. So I guess let's put this on and really see if it's a scam. So I'm a left-handed shooter, so I have to put this little thing in my fingers on my left hand, and then this big thing goes on my right hand. Kinda, I think, like, guide the ball when shooting it. But before we try this out, let's get a before shot of my form and how it looks.
So my form, looking at it, it looks pretty solid, but let's see if the crown star can make it even better.
Alright though, so first thoughts on putting this thing on. Honestly, this thing kind of feels weird. This doesn't feel that weird because it's just gonna kind of guide the ball when I'm shooting it. Actually, now that I think about it, this thing feels pretty weird too.
But before I really tested it, I took some shots with it and it felt pretty weird.
Okay, so first feelings on the crown star. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm like learning how to reshoot the ball again, so kind of feels weird. But to really see if it's a scam, I'm gonna shoot a layup, three-pointer, and see how different it is than not using it.
So the layup didn't feel too different than normal. But with the 3-throw and 3-pointer, it just did not feel good at all.
The crown star is 100% a scam. I'm not gonna lie, I literally feel worse shooting with this thing. It definitely doesn't help my form because maybe this thing helps, but this thing on my hand just makes the ball feel weird. So yeah, crown star is most definitely a scam.
Basketball shooting block.
So this thing right here, I'm pretty sure I put like right here. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to put this thing on because it's literally just a strap and the box itself, which is made out of styrofoam, I think. But before I put this thing on, this thing is basically supposed to just make you have perfect form, because your arm, this is gonna be right here, and your arm's just gonna go just like that.
So for the next 5 minutes, I was trying to figure out how to put it on.
Okay, we have the basketball shooter on. It is on my left arm because I am a left-handed shooter and I'm a lefty.
And so the way I'm gonna test this is by shooting 5 free throws with it and without it on.
First make with the basketball shooter. I hit 2 for 5 with the basketball shooter. Honestly, not the best. Take this thing off, and now we're gonna shoot 5 normally and see if this thing is restricting my shooting or just making it better. Okay, so I hit 3 for 5 without the basketball shooter on. So I did hit more without it on, but honestly, the basketball shooter isn't really that comfortable, unfortunately. That was what some people were saying online though, with this review, and all of these.
But even with that, I tried to shoot around with it for a couple more minutes, but it still was not helping. So this product was definitely a scam. Pack Kill Shooting Aid.
Just off first looks, this thing already looks like a scam. But maybe that's not the case yet. But this honestly reminds me of the Crown Star, because the Crown Star had a piece just like this, and it's supposed to help your shooting. The difference with this one is that this one is supposed to help your shooting in every aspect. Not gonna lie, this one is a bit small. The Crown Star one was a bit bigger, which was maybe good, I guess. All right, this thing is on. I'm not gonna lie, it's really tight.
So the only thing I could really do with this scam product is shoot with it, so that's what I did. And let me tell you, shooting with this product did not help me in any type of way. Like, any.
But that concludes this video. Put down in the comments what you think was the biggest scam in this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.